More evidence special counsel Robert Mueller is not letting up. Tonight, CNN has learned a Virginia grand jury has returned a new indictment against President Trump's former campaign chairman Paul Manafort and his deputy Rick Gates. There are 32 new charges, and they are separate from the charges the pair faces in D.C. federal court, including money laundering, failing to register as a foreign agent, and failure to report foreign bank accounts. In this new indictment, prosecutors describe a scheme where the two longtime business partners failed to pay taxes for almost 10 years and then used real estate they owned to fraudulently secure more than $20 million in loans. The indictment also alleges Manafort, with the assistance of Gates, laundered more than $30 million, income that he concealed from the United States Department of the Treasury, the Department of Justice, and others. The charges were announced just hours after Rick Gates was spotted leaving this D.C. federal courthouse. With this long list of new charges, it appears any plea deal from Gates may have fallen apart. CNN reported that Gates has been in plea negotiations with the special counsel's team for the past month. And if he pleads guilty, he could testify against Paul Manafort.
I think these lawyers are putting so much pressure on these guys with so many high stakes that the ultimate decision is going to be, I've got to protect myself and my family, and they're going to cooperate.
In addition to tonight's new charges, the Wall Street Journal reports Mueller's team and federal prosecutors in New York are also examining up to $16 million in loans to Manafort from Federal Savings Bank, a bank run by a former campaign advisor to President Trump, Steve Koch. The special counsel is reportedly looking at whether the loans were made as part of a quid pro quo. Manafort got the loans, and Steve Koch was promised a job in the Trump administration, while New York prosecutors are investigating possible money laundering. Both Manafort and Koch have not commented. Koch did not get a spot in the cabinet, but was a member of candidate Trump's Economic Advisory Council in August 2016. Manafort, who served as the Trump campaign chairman until he stepped down 3 months before the election, sought in the past to distance candidate Trump from Russian money.
So to be clear, Mr. Trump has no financial relationships with any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's obviously what our position is.
Manafort left the campaign amid questions about his lobbying work for the pro-Russian Ukrainian government and the payments he received.